Hi guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Stamping A to Z. We are on episode 60 today. I'm going to be doing Valentines using some designer series paper. So just showing you how to make some fun Valentines without having all the Valentine sets and dies and whatnot. I do add some other pieces and parts, but this is a good way for you to kind of see how you can grab things that you have in your stash and put together some nice cards without buying a whole lot of stuff. So hopefully it'll help inspire you. If you do make some Valentine's cards, I'd love for you to post them in the comments. Love to see what you're doing. Please share my video. The more people that watch, the better. It's more fun. I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Yeah, so hopefully you're all having a good week. And just a reminder that our mini catalog is going on, as well as Celebration. Celebration only goes till the end of February. It is a great time if you have a list of things you want to purchase. It's just a great time because you get extra free fun stuff. So I will be using one of the sets that's in there today so you can see it. So let's get started. Let me turn you around here. Make sure. Don't want you too crooked. Okay. Then we will turn this on here so I can see. If you're watching, comment, say hi. It doesn't always tell me who's watching, so it's nice to tell me where you're watching from. All right. Okay, I think we're on here. So this is the designer series paper that I'm going to be using today. It is out of our mini catalog. It's called Sweet Talk. It can be found within this Sweet Talk suite. I love this suite. It's super cute. But of course, I don't send out a lot of Valentine's cards and my kids don't make them anymore. So it wasn't really worth me buying the whole bundle. But what I did do was I did purchase the designer series paper and a couple of the embellishments. I love these rhinestones. If you guys, oh, hi Mom. If you guys don't have them, they're great because they go with almost everything and they just add some nice bling to your card. So I'll just show you the different papers that are in here. They're quite versatile as usual. Stampin' Up! Always does a good job with some busy papers and then some less busy. So you've got the busy here. These totally remind me of, I don't know if they call it Sweet Talk because it's like the Sweet Tarts, the candy. I loved those when I was a kid. I probably still love them. My kids buy them once in a while. So a nice, more subtle page, again, busy, but you could see how you could make lots of Valentines. You could make, I think I've done a video of it. If not, I'll have to go back and look. There's the One Sheet Wonder designer series paper cards you can do. So you can take like one piece of designer series paper and make a whole pile of cards. Here you could just take a whole bunch of different papers and make a whole pile of cards. All you need is a Valentine's greeting of some sort. And even then, you don't even, it doesn't even need to be a Valentine's greeting. It could be something as simple as like a hello or oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to look at my different, maybe friend, something like that. Anyways, those are the papers that are in the Sweet Talk designer series paper. So for my first card, I am going to use, where's the actual case? It's missing. What did it do to it? Okay, here it is. This is the Driving By. Am I frozen? Huh, hang on a sec here. That's weird. Did the live end? It says it's still going, but on here it's not working. Hang on a sec. Sorry. Let's see if I can get this. It's very strange. Huh. I wonder if I crashed somehow. It's not coming up. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's weird. Apparently I am live. All right, well, for some reason my iPad it was stuck. Anyways, sorry about that. Hopefully we're still recording. Give me a thumbs up if it's still good on your end. So my first card, I'm using this Driving By. It is one of the celebration sets that you can earn for free. So many pretty sets to be had and papers. This is the set. So when you spend $60 on a purchase, you can choose this for free. It's cute, very versatile. So I'm just going to use this car today. So we have the car and a white piece of paper, and I'm just going to use Memento because I'm going to be coloring. Okay, what the heck is going on? This keeps freezing on me. So weird. Okay, it's back apparently. Oh, it keeps stopping. Is it glitching? I don't know what's going on. Why is this glitching on me? So weird. Okay, whoever's watching, please let me know if it's glitching on your end. I might have to restart. I don't know if it's something funky going on with my iPad or what's going on here. Anyways, I inked up my little car. And I'm just going to stamp it on a piece of basic white. Yeah, it's nothing's happening here. Oh, it's good for you. Okay, well, that's good. I just won't watch in the video. It looks like the comments are coming in at least, so if it does start glitching, let me know, and I will try to maybe There's stuff happening on my phone here. Okay, it says it's live. On my phone, it's good. On my iPad, it's not. Okay, I'm just going to go with there's something wonky with my iPad, but that's very disturbing to me. Okay. I've got the nice tires. So it's funny because I was making my sample and my youngest came down and he's like, why don't you make the balloons hearts? And he kept changing everything up on me. And I thought about turning it into hearts, but I ended up, you'll see. So I'm just going to add some pool party for the glass part. And then we've got our cute little car. So then this is part of the designer series paper, and me being lazy, I punched these hearts out. You can totally fussy cut them out, but I have this old dog punch and it has the perfect heart for it. So again, go through your stuff and you might have things that you don't even realize you have. So then I took a couple of these cute little hearts. And it just kind of is the right shape. It's not the exact same shape, as you can tell when I take it out, but it's small enough that it punches a nice little heart. So that's where I used that little punch from for my hearts. And then I took a piece. So again, the designer series paper, like to me, this is going to be a masculine card. So I thought about using the hearts to really make it Valentine's, but it was too many hearts. So perfect stripes on the back of the designer series paper. And then I just took the new, so this is the embossing folder that's in that same suite, the gingham embossing folder. Ran it through on Real Red. And then the greetings is from this Love and Happiness set. This is also in the mini catalog. It is on page here. And I wanted to point it out. It's a great set for kind of weddings, Valentine's, love, whatever. It's a great kind of all year round set that you can use for different occasions. I did want to point out though that it's a bundle, so it can come with an embossing folder and dies. However, the embossing folder and dies are back ordered and they cannot be ordered right now, but the stamp set is available. So again, this is so that's just the Valentine's greetings that I embossed with white, and I cut these out with the stitched rectangular dies. And here's my little hearts that I punched out, and just to look like exhaust. But you could eliminate the balloons, right? And you could like not stamp them and just have the lines, and then you could have little heart balloons flying behind your car. So again, just different ways to use your designer series paper. And if you didn't have the embossing folder, you could use one of the designer series papers behind here. Okay. This is really bothering me. It looks like I'm frozen, and I don't know if I am or not. I don't know why this it keeps on freezing. Okay, well, there we go. We're live again. This is so weird. Okay, next card is using the fun, I think I've showed this before. They're the cutest hedgehogs. So again, this isn't necessarily a Valentine's set, but we're going to turn it into a Valentine's card using the designer series paper and some fun stuff. So for this one, I'm going to be using my Stamparatus because I want to stamp my two hedgehogs looking at each other. So we're going to use the mirroring technique. If you don't know how to do this, this is a good one to watch. I'm using my foam mat since it's a photopolymer stamp and it doesn't have the foam behind. It just gives it that little bit of extra oomph that we need. So then I've got my piece of paper and I'm going to stamp my first hedgehog here. I'm just going to put it's nice to have either a stamp set or a extra pad underneath because it's kind of that right height to get a good inked up stamp. And then I'm just going to stamp my little hedgehog. So that's my first hedgehog. Then I'm going to take this silicone mat. I'm going to hold it down with my magnet and I'm going to ink up my hedgehog again. And I'm going to do it a couple times just to make sure I have lots of ink on the silicone mat. So you can see he's nice and inked up. Then I'm going to take my paper that I had my hedgehog stamped on. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to gently put it down, put my magnet on to hold it, and then I'm going to push it down so that the stamp kind of pushes right where that ink is. So now I have a hedgehog on this side, but I also now have a hedgehog on the other side. So they're looking at each other. So the Stamparatus is the perfect way to get your mirrored image of stamps. So even though there isn't a stamp that has each other looking at each other, you can do it yourself using the silicone mat and the one stamp. So now that we have our hedgehog stamped, I'm going to also take this one. So this is a heart punch. This is a current punch out of the annual catalog. It can be found on page 150. It comes as a 2-pack. It has the heart and then it has a scalloped heart behind it. So I'm just it's been around for quite a while, so you might have it in your stash of stuff that you might have available. So I punched out the heart, but we're going to use the paper as a mask. And we're going to come in. So you could have done this before you did the hedgehogs or after. I kind of forgot. I meant to do it before. But that's okay because this way it's going to be all centered with my hedgehogs. So here I'm just taking Blushing Bride, my blending brush, and I'm going to come in and I'm just going to, and it's okay if I get it on their faces because I'm just going to color over it a little bit darker, so it's all good. So there's our mask. So now we have a nice little heart. And I'm not going to color the hedgehogs, not to bore you again, to color everything. I did use the light and the dark crumb cake to color the hedgehogs. And then I'm going to take some of this paper and you could just cut out some of the hearts. Again, if you had a heart punch or a heart die that didn't quite match, you can always use it if you are like me and are not big on fussy cutting. But these ones are a nice size just to be easy to cut. So I'm just gonna, and again, I just, so one of the colors in this designer series paper is Blushing Bride. So that's why I used Blushing Bride here. So it could, so you could cut out a whole bunch of these. I saw a card posted the other day and it took all of these and it lined them up and they'd put it on the stem of the tulip, but I mean, you could totally just put a string or something. And then they used, it was from Eden's Garden, and it's the, so you could use this as well if you have Eden's Garden. my heart is tied to yours, tug if you need anything. And I thought that was so cute with all of these little love you, hug me, text me, you're cute. And then it was just kind of a string of these cute little hearts. So that's another one you could do. I just thought I'd mention it because it was so super cute. Anyways, so then pretend these are colored. You've got you could put as many of these as you want. I added a dimensional to this, which I don't have my dimensionals out, so we'll just pretend. And then I found a goodie in my old stuff. I don't know if you guys have this, but we had a few border punches like this, and I always collected them because they're great for confetti inside shaker cards and stuff. Weird. I just punched, again, some Blushing Bride with an adhesive sheet on it. And I used it and I just stuck them on. And then the Happy Valentine's Day friend is again from that same Love and Happiness set that I used the Valentine's greetings. Here's the Happy Valentine's Day friends. And it just fit perfectly in my heart. So I thought, isn't that super cute? I love this one. They're so cute. I don't know why I love these hedgehogs so much. And the hedgehog stamp set does have a bundle. So you could punch, oh, well, not this, sorry. It has a punch, but it's to cut out this dude, not this dude. So I used the smaller one, but you could use the bigger one, and then you could pop them up if you wanted to step this up and get a little more fancy. But I really like this. It's just simple, fun, and cute. So that is the second one. So again, just using, you know, even if you didn't have this a greeting, you could take one of these hearts and just paste it on there in the middle and use your designer series paper that way. Next up, I am bringing in these Nuts About Squirrels. So this is from the winter mini catalog. I think some of you have gotten it. If you didn't get your hands on it while it was in the winter mini, it is still available right now. You can find it in the new mini catalog. There's a list of items that have carried over from the previous catalog. So the Nuts About Squirrels is still available, and the rest of these things as well. So if you didn't get your hands on these cute little squirrels in the winter time, you can totally get them still. But for those of you who have it already, you can make this Valentine's card. So I've got my squirrels. It's a two-step stamp set. So you've got the part that fills it in and the outside. So I'm just going to first stamp them with the Memento ink. And these ones don't have a punch or a die set that goes with it. I had to fussy cut these. I know, oh my God. But they're fairly easy to cut out, so I didn't mind. You could also just snap them straight down, but for the card I was making, I needed to cut them out. So then I took two different grays. I'd have the gray granite and the smoky slate just to make them look a little different from one another. And so this is the step 2 to the two-part stamping. I'm just going to try and see over top here. I didn't have it very well inked, but you can go over and stamp it a second time. If the nice part about the photopolymer clear stamps, so I try and line up his feet, it seems, and then the tail. Eee, I'm having troubles here. Okay. Again, I don't know what's going on with The ink is all funny. Weird. Let's try that again. See if it'll, I think it'll kind of fill in with time, but there we go. That's better. Maybe I'll do the same. Well, no, the other one's fine. Okay, so that was, so you can see gray granite has a bit more brown to it than the smoky slate. So we have our two little squirrels. There is, I don't know what I did with it. There is an acorn that you can fill in as well. I'm not sure what I did with, I must have taken it off. So you can stamp those as well. And then it's just a matter of fussy cutting. I won't fussy cut them both, but I just wanted to do one to show you how easy. And I mean, you could even cut the detail off if you didn't want all these little wisps in the tail, but it really isn't that hard to cut. So I love how sunny it is outside, but the only time it's sunny is when it's freezing cold out. I'm gonna have to go in the freezing cold and walk the dogs, so hopefully it's not as cold as this morning. And then we're supposed to warm up to 10 degrees and rain for the weekend. I'm really getting sick of this rain in the wintertime. I feel like I'm in Vancouver all of a sudden. Edmonton doesn't get rain. It's usually too cold. Okay, so you would just keep going and cut your little squirrel out. Through the magic of video, we're gonna fast forward ahead. And here I took a piece of black cardstock, and then this is the new vellum that's in our mini catalog. It is what's it called? Vellum Layering Designs. So it has the same design in white and in black, and then it has a few other designs as well, but I just thought that was cute. And then we have these hexagons. These hexagons come from the beautiful shapes dies that are in the mini. They are part of a fun set here. Oh, I don't know if I marked. Did I mark them off? I don't think I did. I was silly. Okay, oh, here they are. So they're on page 50. So if you're ever looking for stuff, the back glossary is really great. You can find. So this is a really fun set. It has cards. It's a whole suite, and there's a fun. This is a new 4x6 designer series paper. There's cards. There's all sorts of fun little pieces, but these die shapes are to die for. Love the hexagons. So I just took the hexagons and I took my little, and I just cut out a bunch of designer series paper from that same set. So this is part of it as well, the blushing bride that's off. And then I cut them in different sizes. I decided to go smaller for this one, but my original one, here's my cutout squirrels, and then all the little hexagons. And this is part of the stamp set, the Nuts About You. I lost the stamp set now. The Nuts About You. So you don't even need a Valentine's greeting. Nuts About You is enough with a couple hearts. And then these are the hearts embellishments that are in the annual catalog. They are the resin hearts embellishments. So it went perfectly because there's real red in there. So I just used those, and I did another cutout of the heart out of the designer series paper. My mouth and my brain don't seem to be connecting today. Anyways, so yeah, isn't that fun? Just another cute, and this like totally non-gender specific, girls, boys, whatever. So yeah, that was another fun one that I had come up with the designer series paper. Like I said, you can totally do just, you know, your basic designer series paper, and then add a few things to make your Valentines, but these are just ways of using other things that you have and incorporating a Valentine's paper so that you can make your Valentines. So I'd love to see if you guys make Valentines for your special someone, what it looks like. I still give Valentines to my husband and to my kids, even though I don't really send them out or do anything big anymore, but that's always fun just to make a few Valentine's cards. So hopefully you guys have fun making your Valentines. I can't believe we're already getting towards the end of January, so Valentine's is going to be here in no time, February. So yeah, if you guys have never seen the One Sheet Wonder and you would like to see it, leave it in the comments that you would like me to do one. Maybe I can do a quick version of one next week, or maybe we could do a together stamp and do it together in a Zoom or something. So let me know if you're interested in that, and I can plan to do a One Sheet Wonder quick tutorial. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your week. I'm really hoping it doesn't rain here like they're forecasting, and I can get outside and enjoy the fresh air. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you next Wednesday. And for you club people, I will see you tomorrow night at 6:30. Can't wait to make those cards. And yeah, have a good rest of your week. Bye.